Hello.
Hello.
Here we are. I had something to say. I instantly forgot what it was. Well, that's fine, right? Sorry for the music there. I am hitting the wrong buttons here.
Okay.
Everything is going wrong. I'm blaming the Windows update that wrecked my PC again.
That's very well.
So sorry for the music suddenly blipping up. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm also too warm.
It is toasty, for sure.
It's toasty. I don't do well with warm weather. God, and I'm gonna have to use my brain allegedly for this game. Let me do a sound test. Ooh, once again I forgot we have this on. I think it's actually not as loud as all this. I think I have it like pretty low, but if it doesn't, why? Sorry. For some reason one of my animations is playing, and I do not know why.
Which one was it?
Well, we're not doing science. The science bottle.
That one sometimes shows up when you load the scene in.
Yes, I do not know why.
Because, it's hidden already.
I don't know. Anyway, everything is going well.
Huh.
I don't know why, but
because the one that should have loaded,
yeah,
is the season of soap.
Yeah. Anyway, hello everyone. Sorry, chaos.
Did you fat finger it?
I did not fat finger it. Things are just not running as they should be.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
This should be me. I'm the clown today, not you. It's
wow.
all me.
I take great offence at the fact that you've co-opted my visage. My learned friend.
Don't remind us of better times. Anyway, so today we're going to be playing Ace Attorney, the ugly edition.
The ugly edition. It's so ugly.
Like, okay, so I've recently, last week they re-released, like, finally Breath of Fire 4 after God knows how many years of it not existing, and like they just ported it. It is just ported correctly. I mean, there are issues with the port, but it just looks good. They just crunchy pixels and all. They didn't even try to upscale the intro animation, so it has all the artifacts. And you know what? That's what I want. That's what I wanted with this game too. Ha. Hold on. I would like to know if the camera always takes a pic when something passes. How the hell did it only trigger once that day? Yeah.
To pass it to the people for dinner and lunch back and forth. You think
yes, it's so bloody weird. Like, it's kind of implying that she just
turns
deletes
it off
everything
sometimes and deletes stuff when she doesn't want to. Yeah. It also doesn't seem very practical.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah. Well, that's the later series, so I'm gonna assume this is the one I need.
And I guess if people are going between the studios. But yeah, you'd still need, like, the director would need to go through.
Yeah. Is this
well. Although I guess maybe if they walked there one time. No, it doesn't make sense. Whenever you hear pal, you hear it in how I voice comes through. Even though you can't. Pal! Well, you mean my terrible, awful Meowth impression.
Yeah.
That's right, pal!
Sorry.
Oh, I'm not prepared for how poorly that goes every time.
Is this okay? If I,
two photos and one was the boy, so did he never go back? Well, I guess, yeah, maybe not.
I'm sorry, I'm just remembering how...
Well, maybe she turned it off then.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because she does seem to turn it off, like, a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think asking the first Ace Attorney game to make any kind of sense is asking a lot.
I mean, we have a literal supernatural companion.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes she seemingly physically transforms the body of her little sister.
I don't like. I'd kind of forgotten how insane it was. I thought she didn't show up quite as much. I'd misremembered that.
I thought she showed up in a couple of very emotional scenes.
Well,
but she's just like, hi.
Also, like, I legitimately, my brain had put it as, like, Phoenix just losing it and it potentially just being a hallucination. But no, she's just hanging around bubbly.
Boobly, so boobly. You saw a truck with NPAL, a solar company in it, and you thought, NPAL! That is funny.
That's right.
That's right. Oh, that was bad.
No, it's my fault. What were we doing? We're doing trading card trading.
We are. We're doing. Yeah. This is why I was like, hey, do we have to stream today? I don't want to do this, mommy.
No, I don't want to go back.
Oh,
We've talked to you about all the things. Now we need to like get a stupid trading card.
I've forgotten again how I voiced the Otaku guy. I've forgotten how I voiced everybody except that I made the director kind of weirdly, angrily French. Yeah. Except then she used the word capiche and I felt like an idiot.
It's fine. Should we go back to the detention center to trade some cards? Like outside Studio 1? Is there anybody here?
It's only on when she's there, but then she says she checks the photos it took when she was away. Just leave it on while you're leaving anyway. Yeah, right. She doesn't make any sense either. Does she?
There's nobody here.
She's a crazy old lady.
Oh wait, slide. How did I slide again?
Slide. Wait.
Oh wait, it's the one dot button.
That
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Oh, is what's her face still inside of the trailer? Oh god, she is.
Gee whizzes.
Oh, it's Penny.
Oh yay.
Oh hi. Hello. What brings you here? Oh well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes. The girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different?
That's that confirmed.
Wow! Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope. She's the same as always.
Do you reckon that she wasn't even the director, was she? She's the producer. Do you reckon the producer's the kind of person that pronounces it capiche? Because I think she is.
You know what? I think you're right.
Same as always.
Okay, whatever you say. It's like... Well...
No, I know, right? Mia's really suffered.
It's like...
It's no good.
Welcome to the ugly edition. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, if I just left the crunchy, like, nobody would have given shit. The fanboy. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing right after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse.
Oh yeah, I thought I was gonna collapse, given how bad I
said. Yes! You did a stellar job at that voice acting.
Them have been quite the same sentence.
Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad! Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? Oh, she was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station.
She started the slime trend, I see.
Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Okay, Mr. Hammer. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's a really terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened? After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
Dun 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 dun.
What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me. What happened with Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Covered up here, even, what?
Do you think?
Alright, well, what we're gonna do, we're gonna present this bloody thing. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. I like how it is a Steel Samurai card and the stupid picture shows three. I know I said it last time as well, but it drives me up the fucking wall.
I mean, yeah. Do you think that you'd also be miffed about it if you didn't collect cardboard? Just as a, like, a pedantic semantics thing?
Yes!
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really would be, because I'm like, no, that is 3 cards.
3 cards. We've got...
Yeah. Like,
I wonder if we end up picking up 3 cards.
Yes, I think we do.
And they just recycled the artwork.
But, like, no, we keep trading it.
No, for sure. Oh, yeah, they don't know in the end. So, yeah, right. It's like me. I always keep the packaging too.
Yeah, that's
be it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, something like, you know, suspend my disbelief or something.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A complete set. Yeah, a set of 1 of each card. That's calling. She's trying to get a master set, Phoenix. Jesus Christ. Huh? Wait! That's it! That's the card I need! I don't know how long I've been looking for it! We've all been there, Penny. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card!
Oh,
okay,
it's
Penny?
Penny's hollow non-Cosmo furfrou. I see.
Fucking... Whoa! Okay, she has 3 cards, see?
So she does.
Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me, yeah, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please.
Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate?
What's everybody getting so excited about? We trade that, Phoenix.
We sure do.
Okay. Really? Thanks! Then this is for you. URP card added to the court record. URP. An ultra rare premium steel samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Yahoo! And there she goes.
Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great?
Yeah, it does. Man, that does feel good though.
Yeah, would it feel just as good if you hadn't needed that other card for, your plot?
I like helping people complete their collections.
That's also
so
true.
For me, yes.
Very unreasonable.
The other day, I sold a card. A person got such a good bargain. See, okay. I hate the current trading card situation. Where a lot of people just buy cards to flip them.
Yeah,
they buy old cards. They hope that they are in a good condition. Then they get them graded and then they sell them on.
Yeah.
So I hate those people with it intensely. I think cardboard is there to be enjoyed and collected by people, not to seen as some kind of investment.
Put in prison as an art investment.
Exactly that. And I understand that some people like to collect slabs. I hate it, but I prefer people who just do binder collections. So I list all my old cards as a lower quality than they actually are. And it means that the flippers are usually not interested, but collectors are interested because they see that card and they will ask for a photo and go like, it's also a good price for them. So they get basically a near mint card that, if you send it for grading, might end up being a 9 or even a 10 in some cases, I think. And they are just going to keep it in their binder, and maybe they'll sell it on, but it doesn't immediately go to the card flippers because this people just like to collect cardboard. They shouldn't have to spend ridiculous amounts of money because all the cards are in prison. Yeah. It's impossible to get some old cards because they're all in fucking slabs, and I can't put slabs in my binder. I don't have space to keep slabs anyway. That's my rant over.
That's true too. We have that one cute little display thing for one of your cards that your friend got you for your birthday. Your friend, our friend. Yeah. Our mutual friend. Welcome back, Yonado.
Sorry, I forgot where I was going.
We're going to... Is the main kid still in the...
Yeah, and then we have to go to the employee area.
And then into the dressing room.
Yeah, there we go. Fucking hell. Oh yeah. Here you go, kiddo. An ultra rare premium steel samurai
that wasn't
collectible.
as many trades as I thought it was going to be, so I'm happy.
See his card.
Yeah, so... Wait! That's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please! You gotta give it to me!
What are the odds? This is the smallest set in existence.
Yeah. Well, sometimes coincidences just happen.
That does happen. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay. How about a trade?
You're on! I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot.
Uh-huh. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information.
Huh? You sure? Fine by me.
URP card given to Cody. No, Phoenix, you give it after you get...
Yeah, you always give them after... Well, this is Phoenix we're talking about. He is not the brightest button in the box. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. For the faults of Pokemon TCG Pocket. Hello, it's my game. They at least understand what people want to do. Show off cards by giving you various display stand BGs and our binder covers. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's for the
exactly.
But you also don't like it. We're officially bribing a child for a witness. Yup.
Yeah, I just don't like digital cardboard. The only thing I despise digital cardboard.
Yeah. Yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that it's just digital cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Sure. I'm really sure that that's going to wash in court. Who am I kidding? It will definitely wash in court.
Yeah.
We absolutely can just kidnap children and force them to appear in court.
But you know, I do actually kind of like the TCG
I like the
pocket,
concept a lot, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of digital cardboard either.
Yeah, what I get really upset about is some of the cards are really fucking cool, and then I find out there are no physical cards of those cards available, and that makes me sad. That just makes me sad. I want to own the object in the physical world. I don't just want it on my phone screen.
Pocket does like touching her things, and that's not you, that's Socket. Socket likes touching her things.
You also like
I'm Pocket,
touching the things.
but I also like touching my things, but that's partly because I collect plushes.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you do. You kind of do.
I kind of do. And the plushes themselves are also collectors, which I think is kind of neat. They collect dust.
They sure do.
Great circle of life.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been collecting Jellycat before Jellycat became a big thing, and now we can't do that either. So it's like, oh cool, I can't buy trading cards anymore because all the scalpers just buy them. Yeah. And we also can't buy Jellycat anymore because, oh wait, what's that? Yeah. The scalpers buy them! Yeah. Anyway.
Also, for the record, I liked Jellycat before it was cool.
Yeah, you've been like since they first
literally, like, I think it must have been around 2000, and I saw them in a tiny gift shop up near Inverness, and I was like, these things are god tier, and I bought my very first keychain, which was a little zebra, I think her name was, little zebra dangly thing, because that was the only thing I could afford, because they were pretty pricey even back then. And that thing went on with me everywhere, on my school bag, when I went to uni, it went there, and eventually I was just like, no, she's really too old and dirty, so I hung her on my like notice board, and yeah, she was my treasured Jellycat, and now Jellycats are everywhere, and honestly,
and they paid 25 quid for a keychain.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you like Steel Samurai?
He's so cool.
I guess. You're judging him.
You're judging him by his looks. It's my line. You have to look at his actions and his life.
He does have a stupid hat, though.
He does have a very stupid hat. No, that's
I know it's his hairpiece, but it looks like a hat as a... Anyway.
It does.
I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler.
You like him too, don't ya?
Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai.
So, tell me what your favourite thing about the Steel Samurai is.
His fighting skills.
For sure. I think it has to be, right?
I've got to think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes.
Yeah! Wizam! The Steel Samurai always wins! Always!
Except when he didn't
that one time. Check this out! It's my fan album!
Samurai Scrapbook.
That's so cute.
It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai.
I go to every live performance.
Dude, that's really cool. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public.
I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands a final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday.
Hello, Origin Stray.
Hello,
just in
Origin
time
Stray.
For Steel Samurai fangirling boying.
Your cosplay looked brilliant, by the way.
Oh my god, I missed it.
Very cool. I did not press the like button because I kept getting distracted. I kept meaning to.
Well, this is a public like.
Hopefully you had a good time. Yeah, this is a public like. I'll like it in private later. That sounded less than savoury.
Well,
Isn't
we
this
have
game
flip
set
phones.
in like 2001? Yeah, I mean, yeah. It actually is, isn't it? But we do have flip phones. So it must be slightly later than that, right?
Yeah, those were pricey cameras. Like, that is
although I
different.
guess in Japan maybe it was slightly different.
In all fairness, I think I also had a digital camera around that time. They could be affordable if you got a really low end
In
one.
2001?
Oh no, wait, 2001. Did
I'm
I?
thinking
No.
If I think back to where my life was in 2001,
You're right.
I do in fact remember where I was in 2001.
I got it 5 years later.
Like when I think about the phones as well,
Yeah.
I had a hand-me-down Nokia brick phone, and not the cool ones that last forever, from my mother that I got. She gave me for like emergency text messages that didn't actually have any signal in Scotland at all, like anywhere in Scotland.
Yeah.
At all. So it was useless for emergency text messages.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think, when did I have my first digital camera?
Yeah, apparently it's 2001. So I had to look
really?
it up. Yeah, yeah.
Well, so in Japan maybe they had flip phones.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Hold on. Is it in 2016?
It does sound a bit 2005-y, because I'm trying to think, when I got my first digital camera, it was maybe, I was in uni, and I used it for so much stuff. But I can't think, I guess that could have been around 2005, 2006.
Yeah, no, I think this is actually supposed to be this particular chunk in 2001, so this is a rich kid.
Yeah, this is well,
Fucking
clearly.
hell.
I guess he can afford to go to all of the live performances.
That's also true.
But yeah, that camera must be pricey. But again, why does Maya have a flip phone? Did Japan have flip phones in 2001 and we were just stuck with Nokias?
Yeah, I can believe it.
Because after that, I had the classic Nokia. What's the classic model? The one everybody had? That was my first big girl phone when I went to uni.
Yes.
At first, I had an Angel cover because I wanted a Buffy cover. You know, they used to sell them at Claire's Accessories.
I don't know. I got them from the market, like the illegal. This fell off a truck covers.
I didn't go to those. I was too scared.
Yeah.
But I still they had them in Claire's Accessories. The covers. I had an Angel one. I wanted a Buffy one, but they didn't do them.
Yeah.
And then I bought the Angel ringtone. I sent the text. I paid my money. I got my ringtone. From the theme. So I had the full skaboodle. Then I dropped my phone and it fell in the street. And my Angel case got all scratched up. And I had to replace it.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the games were in the future.
Oh, trial date, October 16, 2016.
Thank you for
Yay, wow,
looking
okay, thank you. You're amazing for looking that up.
Yeah, because this doesn't tell me anything.
You got your pen in 2010 and it was slightly expensive but existed already. I wish I could remember what the very first cheap-ass freaking graphics tablet I got was.
Well, I never had one. I started with the Wacom too.
Yeah, you did. I
Like
started with something that cost me, I think it was... I don't want to say 75 quid because that doesn't sound cheap enough. But how much were Wacoms going for around that time? Because I could not afford a Wacom.
I think they were pricey, like they're a couple of hundred.
Then, in which case, 75 quid might have been... I might have saved up.
Could have been yeah.
Potentially. Like, I remember I used my job wages to buy myself a graphics tablet so I could stop colouring things with my mouse.
Yeah.
But it was a really cheap, shitty one that sometimes just wouldn't work at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Of course, yeah, I'll pay more attention next time we actually see the date. I just remembered it was vaguely winter time.
Yeah. Sorry. This is your did you rate this line?
My album has a name. Wanna hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady.
Dude, that's treasure. You can't just give your treasure away like that.
She has massive badonkadonks.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Are you sure?
God, this sprite is so unsettling with that eyeball.
With that eyeball is really creepy.
I don't like it.
The pixels are so much better. Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you.
Path to Glory contains photos of every victory scene in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. Path to Glory received. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life!
Badonkadonks.
Yeah. Like, I mean, come on, they are practically escaping.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You were here on the day of the incident, right?
Yeah.
Did you see anything unusual?
Cody. Cody, He needs to know because he is fighting for justice. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I thought everything.
Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. What you saw.
Maybe he needs to have his melons out too, right? Not all of us are blessed with big watermelons though. So maybe Phoenix should try.
Yeah. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident?
I got here that day around 2 o'clock. I had to go in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that. What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. This is some art that they have. I like his little hat though. It's kind of cute. The hat with the doohickey thing. He used his samurai spear, just like always. 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast. I got scared. I went home after that. He's outside, so that's clearly not happening in the studio. So what?
Yeah, I see. It must have been hard for you.
Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart.
Right. Mia?
Yes?
I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it.
True enough.
And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him.
Indeed.
So, the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers.
I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure.
Let's not call him then.
I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal! I heard everything! This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection. Start now! Come on, son! You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. You got your pal, Ganondorf. Are you happy? No, I ain't going. That didn't go so well.
Gumshoe, please. Please!
Gumshoe kidnapped the child. Possibly arrested? Is that the same thing? I think it might be. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court.
But what are we going to do, Mia?
We're going to read the fucking album, Phoenix!
Yeah.
Well, I really need to be going. I see. Just bugger off when the going gets tough. I get it, Mia. I get it. Wow. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Like, what are you doing?
Do
That's
you
so
think
important
when
to the
she
afterlife.
leaves, there's like a bouncing noise, you know? Like that comedy. Boing.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there.
Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent?
Yeah, I believe. Of course he is.
And can you get me a triple espresso non-fat latte? That's all I wanted to hear. Sorry, whenever she says, like, can I ask you something, I just expect her to ask him for coffee. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's true though. Like,
excellent. I'll see you in court then.
Great. Thanks, Mia.
See you soon.
Oh, it's just like I didn't like the answer. Bye, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
See you never.
See you soon. To be continued, pal. We're in trouble, pal.
I just like how. Wait, hold on. Yeah, please do not turn off your PC. It's such a.
Yeah.
Don't. See, there's no year in it.
Oh yeah.
There's no year. I don't know fucking year. Sometime in the 2000s.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Does he have a peep on his chest?
He does look like Un Peep. Remember when we had to be told it was safe to turn off the PC?
Yes!
Yes!
I kind of missed that. I missed that screen.
I'm never safe to turn off my PC.
I've heard that it's still on Windows PCs. It's still there.
Really?
Yeah, I believe it's still there. We just don't see it anymore.
Okay. Because we are not looking.
Oh.
We see, but we don't look. No, wait, that's the other way around. We look, but we don't see. Dot, dot, dot. I can't pronounce that.
I know.
Okay. Mr. Wright?
Yes?
Why do you look so unhappy?
Okay, actually, hold the fuck on. Like, whenever that sprite, like, he's scrunching up his shirt, I kept wondering why he had, like, a weird, like, the what's it called? The neck thing that, Edward wears. What are they called?
Well, like not a ruff.
What's that called?
It's a no. Is it a cravat?
Is it a cravat?
The frilly thing.
Is it cravat?
Do you mean the frilly thing?
Yeah, the frilly
Is that a
thing.
cravat? I forget.
Either way.
I'm not classy enough to know what all that shit is.
It kind of looks like he's holding on, but he's scrunching up his fucking shirt. That's... They're usually, like, pulling it out because...
Yeah, like a cravat's kind of like a little scarfy jobby.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the frilly jobby is. I think, yeah, it is a cravat. It's a cravat.
Yay!
Yippee! I found goths. They were very helpful. Thank you, goths.
Yours the tissue, that would make more sense, like he's crying.
Oh, yeah, he's like weeping.
But it's like exactly the same thing as his shirt.
There are some process that basically handle the interrupt that screen represents now. Oh, that's neat.
That's really cool, yeah. I love it.
So the PC basically says to itself, okay, it's you can shut me off now.
Yeah. Well.
And we go, okay. And it goes... Okay.
I'm still angry at my PC for sneaking in an update yesterday. I
am cross. Literally.
I walked away for 5 seconds. I realised I had to send an email before going to bed.
Yeah, like I walked past your PC.
Yeah.
Turned off my PC.
Yeah.
And then when I looked back again, your PC was doing like the update screen.
Wow.
It was shocking.
I told Windows I didn't want these fucking updates because I knew they were gonna mess things up.
And
Windows
they did.
was
like, psych!
And on top of it, like, no, actually, I can't roll back these updates. Like, no, I don't want to do it. It's like, fine. Fine, I just won't play Final Fantasy 14 or any other games.
Poking at your graphics card until that also has an update.
Yeah, anyway.
Even this one was acting kind of mad earlier on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? She looks even unhappier.
Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
Wow?
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Mia.
This is no time for dead people jokes, please.
You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Yeah, say that in front of him, I know, right?
No, right?
Like, the whole thing...
Maybe he's gone. I hope he's gone.
Yeah. Like, Naruto at least had a tendency to just speak out his thoughts.
Yeah, like, sometimes he'd say it in front of people because they came up behind him.
Yes. Yeah.
And he'd say stuff, like, without meaning to.
Yeah.
But he didn't just kind of go like... Yeah, I don't know. Wolf, she's freaky in this art.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Something overlooked.
We have to find something, Phoenix. Today. It's that or lose the trial. Couldn't we have looked for evidence like the rest of the day yesterday, not minutes before the trial? I know, right?
No, because Mia fucked
Yeah,
off
Mia-
and Phoenix
Mia
apparently can't do
left
anything
us.
but by himself.
It's true.
This isn't going to be easy.
I just find it kind of funny that actually Naruto-san was more competent than Phoenix.
Yeah,
With less education.
Uh-huh.
You're going to assume we find out that Steel Samurai's height was wrong and Edgeworth accidentally spills it. Possibly, good point.
Huh, yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court.
Okay, sorry, side tangent. I cannot take Edward serious because of these garish suits he wears. Like,
yeah.
What is with that colour, my man?
That's a cravat, also.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
The prosecution's got to wear a cravat. It's the law, to be fair. I mean, a lot of legal stuff is kind of funny looking. I don't know how anybody's supposed to take most judges seriously with the wigs they wear. It's like, why?
Like, legitimately.
Why is that? Is it just to give, like, criminals something to laugh at before they get sent away for life?
Is it like, do they have to be uncomfortable? Does that help, like, their sense of, like...
I'm assuming there's some kind of weird history in it.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, the judges had to wear a disguise so that people couldn't, like... Because usually the judge was the lord of the manor and shit back in the olden days.
I don't actually know.
You know, like, the magistrate and stuff.
That makes sense.
Like, the local... untouchable.
Maybe.
But not. If you recall, the European history is just, oops, too bold. Yeah.
Well, that checks out.
That would make sense on account of the fact that... I mean, it is basically one of those, like, Louis XIV style wigs. That...
You know, the other thing that distresses me kind of about Edgeworth's hair?
Yeah, what?
Is the fact that definitely when it's drawn like this, half of his forehead appears to be missing.
Yeah.
Like, what? Does he have a flat head?
He's got that Aerith Gainsborough fringe going on.
Yeah, I know, but it continues in a way. Like, with hers, at least, it kind of sat at the front. Didn't it?
No. It depended on
Okay.
what cutscene you were looking at.
Okay, I'll give it that.
Maybe, I don't know. Wigs were a sign of status, brackets money. Yeah, you're right. Good point. I hadn't really thought about that. And the dumber and taller, the richer, of course. But still. Anyway, yes, sorry. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios.
I mean, this is stellar police work. 10 out of 10. What the fuck is the police even doing? I mean, this is quite realistic. The police is usually absolutely rubbish.
Yes. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
So I'm gonna take a break for the wig.
Over this period, wigs made of horse or human hair, also known as perukes, were all the rage for high society to hide their lice and symptoms of the sexually transmitted infection. Ah yes, syphilis. Yeah, that checks out. I mean, I know that the rich people did everything they possibly could to hide the fact that they were all riddled with syphilis. And lice.
Well, we learned something new. Again, we are the learning channel.
Something new. I did know that basically everyone kind of hid their lice and syphilis.
I mean...
But I hadn't...
yeah, sure. I
hadn't really registered it. I mean, I hadn't put two and two...
So again, we are the learning channel.
True, we are the learning channel.
Did we do this sentence? I forget already. Yes.
I did not.
Did we not? Okay.
I'm just drinking water. So I'm busy. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that at all. Not very well. Stop it.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer.
The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand.
Oh no. I thought we'd seen the end of that guy. Or that director.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Speaking of diseases.
Yes, indeed. Speaking of diseases. How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob ruffle. Salmonella, I'm a director, television.
What? Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix, Let's start by picking this testimony apart.
Bubbly.
If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
Titillating. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. The day of the murder. Witness testimony.
I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning.
Oh, I can't press him yet, can I?
No, we have to listen to him first. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through.
I hate his straight teeth. They are just the worst.
It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I don't like this voice for him, actually. I wish I could do a different one.
Do one. Maybe he's changed his voice when he's under.
A different one. What do you think I should do?
I don't know.
I don't know. But I don't like the one I've given him. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4 o'clock. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honour.
Every time he says cross-examination, I don't know, my brain just goes like, for once, can we not just have a calm and peaceful examination? Please.
Zen examination.
Oh yeah, Zen examination. Why does it always have to be so vicious?
The day of the murder.
Expression just looks like he was doing something questionable, dirty, no matter what he says. Yeah, I think that's reasonably...
It's correct for this character.
Mm-hmm. I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. I still don't. Well, whatever. He's a Valley girl now. You know what?
Yeah,
sure.
We'll go with that. Is that when you always come into work?
Oh, no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
Yeah, I know all about... I know all about the freaks in your industry.
Still, for what it were, I was pretty busy all that day. Sad face. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run through.
In the employee area?
It doesn't work, but I find it more fun to do.
That's fine.
That's alright. It was a fight scene between the steel samurai and the evil magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh, yeah. That security lady was sitting there watching the hell thing. Lol.
Dio, he's just that amazing.
Yeah, he's just that cool. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else?
Nope, just us four. It took a lot more time than I thought it would.
Why did it go on for so long?
I'm pretty sure you have already heard about this. But WP even twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Oh, right. That's the limb. Yeah, Penny is still fucking sus, though.
Yeah.
I am not ruling out Penny. I don't know why,
Penny
but...
is freaking sus, given also the fact that everybody's just like, oh yeah, and also Penny was there, but she doesn't matter because she's Penny.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I was just working on some decor.
She was off getting some diamonds from a cave for 2 little mice, or so I'm told.
Oh, is this what happened? Is this what Penny ended up like?
This is what Penny grew up into.
She moved to Japan and
she got... this is America, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
She got adopted.
Yeah, no, it's
She
true.
got a job in the TV industry. She probably took Rufus the cat with her. And she... yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right, that's the limp.
Which of course led to me missing my lunch. ROFS. I don't know what ROFS actually stands for.
ROFS? Rolling on the floor starving?
That
Thank you,
might
Phoenix.
well actually be Why, I've never heard... I just actually am quite dismayed that I know every single one of his parlances. I mean, I know that as a millennial who was on the internet at one point in my life. You know, his... Anyway, I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area.
What exactly did they have for lunch?
T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Please make him stop making that face.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. There are multiple plates, Phoenix. Jesus Christ.
Multiple plates in the employee area, but the ones in the staff area, the other area, are completely fucking clean. Excuse my French. Everyone else, meaning that the witness, did not eat with them.
Allegedly.
But I had a meeting in the studio to trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
So, in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix.
Yeah?
Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? I mean, technically there were more plates than there should have been, but...
But...
I mean, it could be contradictory, given the number of plates, but I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah, we didn't write down anywhere that there were only X amount of plates, right? Like, we don't have anything that we can...
Also, because if there were, like, everyone else was having steak, but he had a meeting with the people who were eating the steak, in part. Like, at the other thing. But no, yeah, there were plates outside the thingamy area.
Yeah, and don't forget the empty bottle that just said sleeping pills.
Well, yeah, but that's still the employee area.
I know.
That's just a whole lot.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Wait. So maybe they drugged everybody who ate the steak.
Oh.
And then they didn't eat the steak. And there were no T-bone steak bones on the other trailer, the director trailer, the one they were having the meeting in.
Yeah.
So maybe they, like, drugged the people who ate the steak.
Yeah.
And then they hid in a wardrobe. And then...
It's a little contradictory. Shall we go with that?
Yeah, I think.
I
think it's contradictory. Because also, everyone would have been in the meeting, and nobody would have eaten in that case.
Yeah. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella?
What do you want?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No. Good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So, when exactly did you eat?
We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Drool.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one... Sorry, on that one a bit more.
Break?
Yeah, hold on.
What's up?
What were you discussing?
The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it?
Actually, I kind of can. So, nobody left the table during the whole meeting?
During the meeting? Well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Phoenix, if his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying.
Did it occur to you that I do not want to press this man at
Yeah.
all? Just...
I think if we press him, he might ooze something. And
yeah,
I don't
that's
want
what
that.
I was... Yeah, Right.
Mia would know all about that, right? I was at the studios from around 9 o'clock that morning. During the morning I was doing an action scene or a run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area.
Oh shit, I can press further. Ah, shit.
Yeah, surely on the food one where he said he didn't eat.
Yeah.
I had a meeting at the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. I'd have thought so, yeah. Maybe?
So, in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not been tough. Yeah, we did hear that one.
See, we did.
Yeah.
Doesn't it something about that seem odd to you? Yeah, we've done the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't get up. You've got to... Yeah, that'll do. I think, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've done this one. For some reason, I thought we'd pressed the didn't get up already.
Yeah, me too, but apparently... Hold on.
I guess maybe... I don't know.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure no one left that chars.
You didn't take a single break?
Oh yeah, there we go. We just didn't press it, I guess.
No.
Well... Yeah, not a one. Sweats.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, a ruffle.
Well? Mr. Manella, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job! If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh, Edgeworth is laughing. That is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, before we start this, sorry, I need to do a quick stretch.
You do that. You go.
Let's do a quick walk, yeah. It's important. Hydrate,
Chat
stretch.
should also remember to hydrate and stretch.
Yeah.
Good chat.
Good chat.
Bye-bye,
Get you
socket.
anything?
No.
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 Okay. Well. Your loss.
I know. I mean, I think she could have, at the very least she could have done is leave us on something other than this guy's face. Don't you think? I thought that was rude. Oh, okay. I accept your offer. At least it's not a tongue wiggle. That is true. That is the most distressing.
Oh yeah,
It's just
sorry
this
for
weird
leaving it on this.
otaku zombie face.
Oh, I hate that one so much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the fact they made him so unpleasant.
Yeah.
Because it was certainly a type that would run these kind of shows at this time.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wasn't it also with a lot of, like, nerd shows for us in the West?
Yep. Allegedly.
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 I live in the UK, I gotta say that.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Final stretches.
Directors and producers are assumed innocent until proven guilty. In a court of law. Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break. Ruffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Oh. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams.
What is it now? A steamed ham?
Yeah, right? I don't actually understand the steams thing.
No. I don't think it would even be enough time for that. But that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination.
Judge eats his food with decorum. Confirmed.
The break.
Yeah, for what it's worth, we took a break. Ruffle.
What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
Yeah, so more their time.
Yeah.
2:30? That's the time of death.
It was a dentist appointment time.
Huh? So you could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise.
But I was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12.
What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating steak, duh. Eating my T-bone steak. Or what else? That's what I said.
There were 2 plates on that table.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate.
D. Vasquez. I'm gonna keep saying Vasquez and I don't know why.
Well, because that's how Puinix pronounces it.
Yeah, it's Puinix's pronunciation.
Yeah.
The producer.
To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat.
Is it?
Yeah, for some people it is, darling.
Oh.
Some people chew their food. And don't eat the bone.
It's the best part!
Didn't only one table have the T-bone steak on? Yeah, like I don't remember the plates actually having them.
Yeah, they were on there.
Were they on there?
Yeah, there was one with kind of like just a single, and then there was one kind of T-bone. It just didn't look like T-bone though. There was no
on the
fucking
area
bone.
outside of the other, not the employee area.
Oh no, wait! Like outside of theirs, there was
yeah,
nothing. There were no bones on that.
Completely empty. Yeah.
That was the problem.
But then we also
plates,
discussed the
but
fact that
there.
they've been outside for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah,
so
so
rats.
Yeah.
Not enough time for someone to say commit a murder in Studio 1. Oh. What about outside, though? Maybe on some kind of
fence.
Mm-hmm. He ate the mate, she ate the bone. That's true. I wouldn't put it past Vasquez.
You're right. Why is that? Oh, what?
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning?
Oh, look at that hand.
It's awful. Stop looking at it.
So distressing.
Put it away. Your Honour.
Why does he have such big hands? Like,
why do you have such a big face? The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear.
My Tamagotchi is yelling, don't mind me.
The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder.
Yeah, sure.
Edgeworth. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1.
Really?
Why? I mean...
What?
Everyone knows Los Angeles has no rats. You're right, none whatsoever, because all the vampires keep eating them. Or so I'm told. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical.
I don't actually think that, like...
You're like, why are we missing... Think about it before you give your answer.
Oh. Okay, guys. I'm gonna make you not distressed.
Yes.
I'll save.
Much obliged.
Alright, I claim it and I claim it loud, and no, it's impossible.
I mean, somebody had to. I mean, I guess somebody had to put the body away.
Yeah.
It's not he walked himself there, but...
walk the path the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 p.m. See, this is the problem as well.
Yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it?
Technically speaking, it can't have been possible.
That's the thing.
They moved the body later.
Killed at 2:30. That's only the time of death. He was found at like 5, right?
Yeah, something like that. And I think he got killed. Well, I suspect that fence post.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That fence post is too obvious. Also, the spear was broken.
Yeah, exactly. There is no way in hell. Sorry for the Tamagotchi.
But what did the kid see?
Well, he said the Steel Samurai always wins, but he clearly didn't. So what happened here? Anyway, no, it's impossible is what I'm gonna say here, and if it's wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah.
I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time.
I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked.
Exactly. That's the stupid monkey head was there, so
the fallen Mrs. Monkey Head barred the way.
Sorry, it's Mrs. Monkey. I keep thinking it's Mr. Monkey.
I thought it was Mr. Monkey.
Okay, who's Mr. Drink Monkey here?
Yeah. Also, please can we stop looking at Edgeworth's face like this? I'm upset. I don't like it. Thank you. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked.
They could have climbed over. That nose is big enough. You could just plop on there and then climb over. But you know.
Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head.
It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. Oh, Edgeworth
so
is misgendering.
Is misgendering the monkey.
Wow.
Cancel him.
And somehow I feel no desire to correct him.
Just go straight to the cancelling. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand.
What? It's over.
I would like that too, to be honest.
Oh, I did not enjoy that.
No.
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
Your Honour, you can't cancel him. He has a face condition. You're right. You're right. He's one of those exclusionary minorities that gets a cancel free. I mean, get out of cancelling free pass because they have exception rights. Oh, Your Honour. The prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. The foxes also have a witness. Or are those children? I can never tell.
I think those are foxes. Yes,
oh yeah,
foxes.
That's definitely foxes. It could have gone either way at first.
Yeah. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim.
We're going to traumatise a child, Edgeworth.
We're going to traumatise a child, Edgeworth. You think Edgeworth is deliberately acting like he doesn't know the mascot's gender, so he doesn't show how much of a Steel Samurai nerd he is?
Oh my god,
Good
yes!
point! I forgot. I keep forgetting that he's a massive Steel Samurai nerd. So surely he does not want to prosecute this guy. Surely. Like, imagine being the one who, like, or maybe I guess if he thinks that Will Powers did it, then he thinks he's been betrayed. And he does have a bit of a justice boner.
It's tricky, that one.
It runs in the family.
Yeah.
Although I don't think they're family. Unlike Phoenix.
Yeah.
Whose first name in Japanese I always forget, because it's not Ryunosuke, it's Ryunichi or something like that? Naruhodo? Ryuichi? It's Ryo something, isn't it?
Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
No, Ryunosuke Naruhodo is Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
I know.
This guy is a different Naruhodo, but he's still a Ryu something.
Yes. I was just trying to think of which one it is.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. But, like, he is very clearly related.
Yes.
Susato-san, I think, might not be related, however much she feels like she might be to the other guys. Mm-hmm. And Edgeworth and Funseeks are.
Yes.
I mean, maybe, like, some kind of bastard offspring that moved to America. You know, one of those branch lines of the family.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Ryuichi, it is, thank you.
Yeah, that's it, thank you. Yeah, Ryuichi.
This is when he was more obsessed with being winning than the actual truth.
Yeah.
True, also, I keep forgetting that was, like, he wasn't so much Justice Boner, he was just, I want to win. But that just seems like a really weird case in that case, because you'd think then surely he would care that he was basically about to put the Steel Samurai to death, given Mia's comment.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
Time for a drink and some snacks.
October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1.
Number 1.
What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Mia? Don't tell me you're giving up. If you're giving up, what hope do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. And that's all there is. What's gonna happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. You... Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it!
October 19th, 11:15 a.m. It's 11 minutes later!
Wow!
We said 10-minute recess!
I guess we took a minute to come back in.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't turn the camera on, the court camera on.
Oh.
For a minute, right?
Yeah,
right?
no, you're right. Oh, we're back to chill trial music. Well, court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
And the prosecution has a concern. The defense appears to have brought a ghost to the trial. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
He shouldn't be on the stand.
No.
Nice to see Edgeworth taking his moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand.
Oh no! At least get him a crate!
Your Honour, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? No one cares that his
right.
assistant suddenly looks, acts, and sounds like the previously murdered lawyer.
Yeah.
No, because people have clearly noticed. It's clearly a thing. I
think Penny was like,
Maybe it's just some people notice, and
Yeah,
other people just can't see it. Maybe some people actively see the ghost.
Yeah.
And they could have been spirit channelers or whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
Know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Dude, I want
Do
donuts
donuts
now.
come in crates?
Well, apparently they do now.
Will the witness state his name and grade in school?
So what we're getting is rice bowl crates. Gotcha.
Oh yeah, duh. Witness! What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hi, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade.
I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Maybe only those of pure heart can see her, just to bring more tropes in this. Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Although
yeah.
that would put a kibosh on Penny being the murderer, because she can see her.
That's true. Maybe Penny is fine. Maybe she's
just tiny evil people can see her, because the child can also see her.
Yeah, no, I don't actually think... Maybe... Yeah.
I don't remember.
Maybe Penny hasn't done it, but she's like minimum wage, like 0-hour contract worker. So she can't afford to say anything.
No, maybe.
Because she will lose her
Good
job.
Point. I don't remember it at all. Like,
I don't remember.
This case I remember nothing of.
The only thing I remember is being stuck for ages trying to figure out where to trigger the next thing in the studio.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I remember from this fucking case. Anyway.
We are tiny and evil, you're correct.
I am not.
You're tiny and neutral.
Oops.
Chaotic. Witness something about something.
There's something Cody. Sorry,
Cody.
I'm sorry.
Do tell us. Yep, I don't know.
He's having trouble with this gentle thing.
You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I preferred something or other.
And I couldn't. I'm sorry. It went too quickly and it autoplays.
I don't remember what it was, but yeah, I didn't see.
Very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said that he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission, if that's possible.
Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost?
Bearded gentleman, thank you, Ganadoodles. I
Thank
prefer
you.
bearded gentlemen, yeah. Hey, I've just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera.
Did we not look at the fucking book?
No,
Did
right?
we just take it and then go
Well,
like,
I guess he maybe didn't print it out. All of it. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder.
It probably didn't because the Steel Samurai didn't win.
Yeah. Except he might have taken a photo accidentally.
Yeah, I think he might have taken it but not put it in his book.
Yeah,
because,
exactly.
Yeah.
You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
Holy shit. Cody's camera added to the court record. Cody's camera. A new digital camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it.
No, right? When we talked to him, we probably should have asked him about that.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident. Witness testimony. Witness's account.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and I went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy.
What? This is all taking place outside.
Yes. Of course, the steel samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. If you had the camera with you, the camera you take everywhere.
Yeah.
Cool. He fought. He won. I couldn't take a picture of it, so it totally happened, though. You just have to trust my word on it, bro. Pixar, it didn't happen.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah, Larry wouldn't have lasted this long. Also, like how over here it's like, oh, be gentle with this child. And like, you know, in Chronicles, it's like, nah, just children don't matter. Just absolutely roast them. Little shits, useless.
Roast them completely, utterly. Yep. It's funnier that way. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once.
You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I go through all the live performances.
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course. Duh. My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. Dude, that's a supportive, cool dad. Shut up,
right?
Phoenix.
I found a map on the internet, and I went to the studios that day.
God, he also had the internet already.
Yeah.
In
2001. I had the internet in 2001.
Yeah, a lot of kids did.
Yeah, no, true. My mum had it for work.
Yeah.
So.
Was that day the first time you'd been to the studio?
Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez! I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me.
Off the path?
Sorry. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you get off the path a little, there's the woods. That's where I was.
I see.
Anyhow, I was going for the studio.
I can press this. Well.
Yes.
Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight for the studio? I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes.
You got lost in the woods?
Yeah. I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai.
The Steel Samurai?
Yes, he was standing by the studio gate.
The studio gate?
Studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then?
I totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy.
What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny.
Skinny?
Tall and skinny.
Huh.
Hoomst.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. He was kind of far away. Okay.
Huh, he's being awfully vague.
Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow!
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yes, I suppose he was.
If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you.
If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't.
I don't believe it.
It's not like I have it all the time.
Yeah, as is evident here.
As is evident here.
Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home.
Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say.
I wanted to steal him. You've heard me read the line twice. I don't need to do it again, bruh.
Okay, so first off, I'm actually going to save, because I don't want accidentally anything. So, went through the... Hold on, I also need to check what we've got here.
Yeah, we have... Oh, his camera. Okay. We just kidnapped it, I guess.
We took it.
Always carries it. So I guess maybe when he says that he didn't have it.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Of course, this is on the
if there had been, yeah, that one, maybe?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think... Oop! That's not what I meant to do. Sorry, just ignore this. Hit the wrong shoulder button.
Brr.
Open studio, lost. Came out by the studio. Which one did we say again?
The one after that.
Oh yeah. I was gonna go
think,
try. Oh my fucking! I'm so sorry. Sorry for my cursing. For some reason, I don't know what the left trigger and the right trigger is in my brain.
I mean, this is the time we're going to spend double checking that we think that we are supposed to present the camera to him.
Yeah. Before my eyes.
Because it literally says that he has it with him all the time.
Yeah. He's dragging one leg. Also just checking all this because it's like...
I mean, I guess we could show him the photo and see if that was the thing that he saw.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
He went home. Yeah, I just wanted to check one more time. Yeah, I have actually no idea what to use here, like, properly.
Yeah, I know. Left button, right button. It's all a mystery to you.
Took him down, pow, and then, like, yeah. This is what we wanted to present. I'm just gonna present the camera just in case. Here we go. Objection! Cody, what was it you said? Oh, sorry, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Right! A word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting too much pressure? I mean, was I putting, like, was it too much pressure? Too much? Too much? Thank you.
Something like that.
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or a Everything okay there?
Yeah. Just
prosecution.
Picked up my phone to open up Twitch chat and no, I don't want. No, Gemini, go away.
Children.
Jeez.
Anyway, I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
For a second there, I wasn't reading the text. I was just listening to you talk, and I thought you were going to say, "Don't care if he's a child or a prostitute." I don't know why my brain thought.
This is not that kind of...
No, I know. What do you mean? Or a prosecuting attorney?
Well, Cody... I like how it is blank.
Yeah, right?
Man, I kind of wish we'd had, like, another game with Funzeeks where we could have sassed him like this.
Yeah.
That would have been so good.
Yeah, Mr. Nodahodu getting his confidence up and sassing Funzeeks would have been the greatest
we were getting
thing.
there. We were getting there. Yeah. But we weren't against Funzeeks, so we didn't get to sass Funzeeks. Anyway.
Maybe one day.
One day. I mean, this has been the Capcom redemption year for me so far. So...
Yeah. I don't have much hope.
No.
Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that?
The little box. So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. In this testimony, what I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong! The Steel Samurai rules! If I have to say Steel Samurai any more times in strange voices, it's like a tongue twister. This is Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai. Difficult. I don't know.
It is one of those. Like, yeah. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
He's a child. Don't get cross with him. Have a sensible and calm and measured examination for once. Why don't we? Sorry, the joke. It keeps on bugging me. I have to say it. So, yeah, I had my camera with me.
So, why didn't you use it?
He's getting to that.
Shut up, Edgeworth.
Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
So you were watching Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away? Not even once?
No.
Okay, then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Press him.
Oh shit. Oh my
one?
god, thank you, sorry. Thank you. So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah.
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
Yeah, that's how was he dressed?
I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? And then the bad guy stopped moving.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Yeah, it is weird that he didn't take a picture, but it's because his entire picture book is about when the Steel Samurai does the winning blow.
Yeah, the killing blow.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess, given that we are theorizing here that the Steel Samurai lost.
Yeah, it's very
in
much
this case, and that's why he doesn't want to talk about it, and he keeps hiding stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that? Yeah, I do think she's super suspicious on account that she's like, I don't know, like, clearly he had like some.
So she is the tallest, thinnest person, as far as I'm aware.
That's also true. I hadn't really thought of this, but yeah, you're right. She's a tall, thin person. And like, I wouldn't be surprised if she wants to get rid of Hammer for whatever. Maybe he wanted to go to another studio. Lord knows, maybe he wanted his fucking royalties.
Maybe she was trying to kill Powers.
Yeah, I think she. Oh yeah, that's also possible. And accidentally.
And accidentally, because he was wearing the costume for some other reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, I think there might be a costume mess up though.
I don't remember. I genuinely don't. Like, I'm not. I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm theorizing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I quite like that theory. And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? Oh, with a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that.
He's still being fake about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops!
How should I play this? Pressing him harder I don't think is gonna get us anywhere.
No.
I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Yeah. If I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes.
He's so strong! The Steel Samurai rules!
What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody?
Actually, the fight was so intense that I got kind of scared. So I went straight home.
Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. I mean, there's also the whole Mr. Monkey thing. Like, you know, he is hanging around the area.
Phoenix, it doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague.
Yeah.
Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. Yeah, I have my camera with me.
Let's push. Push, push. So why didn't you use it?
Haven't we seen this
Yeah,
before?
he's getting to... Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I forgot. Like, yeah.
So I guess we do actually need to press him on that bit.
Yeah.
Double press.
Then the bad guy stopped moving.
It was that bit, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
so,
it was
this
that one.
Yeah. So, yeah, why? What means why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Oh, this is it. Burn with justice.
Yeah,
How do you do it? Punch, kick. It's all in your mind.
Okay, I should play this. Yeah, we'll press him harder now.
Yeah.
We've now seen the rest. Cody.
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah. So what?
Yet you missed the most important part.
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part. The killing blow. Yeah, he would never. Order! Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing.
Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer! We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he want to... why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? He couldn't watch it, he was watching something else. Show evidence.
Watching something else, maybe? I don't know.
Tempted to show this.
Oh yeah, like he has photos of every single time he's won. So he wasn't winning, ergo...
Yeah. Oops. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look... Oh, sorry. Why did Cody look away in the fight? I'm literally going to say
present
this.
the victory one. Yeah, do it.
Maybe it isn't. Here's my proof. Oh, proof? I guess not.
Okay, guess
Can
not.
I do that again? This doesn't prove anything.
Oh, okay, my bad. Huh, lost your nerve, have you?
Very well, I'll ask you the question again. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Maybe, could he not?
Wait, genuinely, what? Oh, he was watching something else. Did you... That's not what you picked?
No, I said show
couldn't.
evidence.
Oh, I see.
The camera again? Oh, we could.
Maybe.
We'll try. Your Honor, have evidence. Evidence? Yeah. No. Oh, I know it is. Here's my proof. Good thinking.
Oh, well done.
What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. Or was he messing with the camera?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know how to use it that well. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. Yeah, so
I think if he was watching something else, you'd probably get to the camera as well. Because that was my guess. Like, watching something else, watching the camera.
Makes sense, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
I'm aware of that too. Ah! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Yes,
that wording really makes me think that it would have gone us to this place.
Yeah, because he was looking at his camera.
When we were telling Judgy the concept of digital, he was struggling with the camera's controls. Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Yeah. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking.
You shouldn't pick your scabs. Good job, Phoenix. Oh, Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realise there was no way he could just stand there, watching his hero.
Thanks for your help, Mia. It's been great so far.
And not take a picture.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. I mean, maybe the guy didn't lose. Maybe he's not.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well, Cody. Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No. Poor fella. I feel he should, like, I don't know, have some counsel person with him. Considering he's like...
Yeah, like a parent, maybe?
Yeah, like, I don't know, man. Still feels a bit bad. Anyway, no photo?
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. And that's all that happened. Yep.
Right.
Uh-huh. Sure thing.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? No, I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Cross-examination. No photo?
No photo.
Because this phrase like no bitches.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you're right, Pop.
Pops?
Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky head geezer.
Geezer?
I'm Mr. Edgeworth.
And I'm the bearded gentleman. Yeah.
That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious.
Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness. Testify.
Yikes. Sorry.
It's okay.
The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain.
So you did see the beginning of the fight?
Yes.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Moving strangely.
So I held up my camera to take a picture.
Why couldn't you take a picture?
My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, some of those digital cameras were really complicated.
They were. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it.
When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep.
That's all?
Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture.
I would have. I mean, I would have once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Yeah, press him hard. Fuck that, I don't believe it. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody? Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers.
Wow.
This feels great.
Yeah. Yeah. I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody.
I took a few shots. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them.
You erased them?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you erase a picture? Sorry, why would you erase a picture of your beloved steel samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Well, why would I want to keep a picture like that?
He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. There isn't that much dirt you can get on most kids, for the record. But okay.
See.
Like if you dig too much dirt up on kids, it's just full of worms, mostly.
Yeah. So hold on, the steel hammer has this escape from the clutch of the village. Hold on my camera. Lens wound open. Oopsie. Can I pick also testimony? I know.
We are very smart for 3 seconds.
Yeah. We have this, still samurai, escape from the clutch of the villain. Hold up the camera, lens wound open in time, so.
The erase with the book, yeah. On the other hand, the book is all about... I mean, I think you're probably right, but the book is all about the victory shot rather than the post-victory...
Yeah, true.
Post-victory clarity, I was about to say, and then I stopped myself. But then I was going to say it anyway, because I just wanted everybody to know why I left that weird pause. So it wouldn't be good for his book anyway. But at the same time, I think it would have to be the book, right?
I think so, yeah.
I can't think what else it could be.
No, same. First things first, I'll say. Erase them.
Victory pose is kind of right after. No, true, but it's like his isn't it the killing blow that he uses?
I don't know.
I mean that he puts in.
Yeah, it should be the killing blow. Yeah.
It would be good for the book, but kids do stuff like that. That's true.
Yeah.
Like at the very end of the book, like, and here is him afterwards. I don't know. Yeah.
Held up your camera to take a picture. The lens wound open. Missed it. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Do we want to present the book here? Or what shall we do?
That's the very last one, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, this one?
Try this one. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
Oh.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Really?
Okay, guess not.
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Oh, no,
I'll take the single one.
Boo!
Oops, that didn't go so well. Took a few shots, but too late, so I erased them.
Can we actually... Wait, you didn't pull up the camera, did you? Did you pull up the book?
We should have pulled up the book.
You did pull up the book,
yeah.
Right?
Did I not? Okay, I'm gonna save again, just in case.
Sorry, I wasn't looking at what you pulled up.
No, it was definitely
pulled up
the book.
Okay. And we can't examine this stuff, which is really annoying. There's nothing like fingerprinty.
You took the
cam,
cam?
did you?
Oh, then I've shot. Thank you. It was the right one. Oh my god.
Sleepy.
I'm sleepy. Cody?
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh, right.
He didn't give it to us, Phoenix. He gave it to Mia.
Yeah.
What was it you told me then?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands a final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every single battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order? Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in his album. Exactly, Your Honor. Oh, so exactly my point, Your Honor. That's some good reading there. Wait, what? No way. No way.
Phoenix, I think we've finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually...
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? The photos were blurry, he erased them by mistake, and the Steel Samurai didn't win.
Very clearly, we've got some muscle memory going on here. Yeah. Because, the whole he didn't win is very clear for me.
It's like, but because they make such a point out of the facts, like, oh yeah, like, you know, the Steel Samurai always wins. Like, you know, I take a photo.
Exactly.
And like, he also, like, he was very weird about it when we talked to him. Like, he got really quiet.
That's true, he did.
About the Steel Samurai's battle.
Yeah, he did.
And I was like, I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. Is the photo the guy walking away wounded? That's an interesting take, actually.
Yeah.
That would be really interesting, yeah. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone. Ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! I will have order! Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Order! Order! Order!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on?
And the mannequin heads were really perturbed by that. The costumes can be switched. And you're right, the fact that we're not pointing that out at all is like,
I know,
come on!
Like, apparently we have all made a serious error.
An error? What's this all about?
Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim, and there was no victim.
What?
The Steel Samurai was the victim. Like, I think he was wearing the suit.
The victim was wearing the suit. Yeah, I mean, I think it has to be that.
Yeah.
Because either he was wearing the suit, or somebody else was wearing the suit pretending to be him.
Yeah.
And they weren't as, like, physically prowessy.
No.
But yeah, he was, if only Penny had told us what happened.
Yeah.
Like, she was,
Yeah.
they had that whole, like, oh yeah, the incident. Oh wait, no, I can't tell you that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Steel Samurai as the victim, right? Like, we all agree on that?
What kind of court is this? A kangaroo court, Ganondorf. A kangaroo court.
If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! 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 So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer.
Look, given the fact that also right at the very beginning of the case they make such a big deal about the fact that the guy tends not to... I mean, he never appears in public without his costume on.
Yeah.
Because it hides his identity completely and people are normally like, oh my god, this guy's creepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's got to be relevant, right?
I think so, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury. But wait. Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 o'clock p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio One. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What?
Show us, quick! No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
No.
Here, this is it.
Well, looking at this, it's certainly a little hard to say is that a cool S. It's just from my
It's
brain.
a backwards 2, I think.
Yeah, I know. It's
but
a backwards
no,
2.
it must be. No, it's Studio 2. It's,
yeah, just
it's
but it's kind of cool as
Studio
coded.
2. Sphere's not broke. Is it not? It could
It's
be
not
the duct
duct-taped,
tape at the
is
top,
it?
though,
Oh,
isn't it?
maybe.
Couldn't it be?
Yeah, it's difficult to say.
It could easily be duct taped.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. Well, he's going to
What?
Studio 2, first off.
Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts, as we know them, in that photo. Is it that he's going to, Studio 2? Yeah. Because, yeah, he's clearly not going to Studio 1 there. He's going to Studio 2, which means... Yeah. I don't know, though, but, like, pointing at it is weird. Is the spear broken? Like, I feel like that taped up part...
Shall I just present it? I'm gonna go
Present
for it.
what?
The non-spoken spear? Like, do we wanna...
I'm sorry, are you actually paying attention to any of the conversation
I thought I was,
we're
like,
having?
I thought I was, but clearly not. No, sorry.
Yeah, are we going for the cut-off too? Because he's going to Studio 2, not Studio 1. Sorry,
That was originally... Yeah, no, but sorry, no, we were talking about 10.
Yeah, I mentioned it.
I'm gonna go for the 2, because if I think about the tiny screen, I don't think the spear would have been
No, that's what I was thinking before as well.
Yeah. Yeah, the 2 in the pillar, yeah.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. Sometimes Socket gets sleepy, and then she makes
and
decisions that are, I would say...
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Your
Socket
Honor?
needs the clown wig today.
I do. Look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1. Sorry, clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct?
Ah!
Yeah. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But... that's impossible!
Clearly not. What's all this about? Please explain so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. God, I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in the photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo, Your Honor. Here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. It just takes it here.
What do you mean?
I know, I like how it just gets zoomed in, like, that wasn't me, like, it just zooms in the little hand.
Maybe your
where shall
controller
we
has
click?
drift.
Like,
just,
like,
I think anywhere in Studio 2.
Yeah, we'll just do Studio 2 here,
Maybe?
like, yeah, let's click here. This is close enough, right?
Because whoever was killed, obviously got back up again.
Yeah, here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Yeah, no filming is done here. The path
trailer was there. The
Yeah,
trailer
exactly.
where the meeting was,
Yep.
like...
Yep.
So suddenly everyone was right at the scene of the murder.
As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. I like how it's like, yeah, nobody could have left Studio 2 to like, the only people who could possibly have done it is, I don't know, I like the twist still.
Yeah.
I Order!
Like the twist too.
Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that security guard Miss Oldback saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
It is weird though, why would he have done it? It's
well,
like,
maybe he was proving that he could be the steel samurai.
Yeah, I think so. That
like,
would make the most
he
sense.
wanted to get a better role again.
Yeah.
So he was like, here, look, see, I can do this. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
Oh shit.
The sleeping pills, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Because he was like asleep. Then he could guarantee that the guy would be asleep.
Yeah.
Actually, show me the... Do we have... No, we don't have the photo of everyone taken at the studio, do we? It just sometimes shows that when we're discussing.
I think... No.
No, we don't.
No, it does.
It's sometimes when we're talking about stuff. Because I was just thinking, wouldn't it be funny if he was like actively slipping something into his food in that picture, but we don't.
But I do think actually using the bottle, because like why else would he be asleep in his trailer?
The thing is, it's not proof, but it's certainly all I can think of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. We have proof. I'm just gonna go down the path with the... I have proof.
You do?
You do, Mr. Right? Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Present. This is it. Yeah, good thinking.
Yay.
An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area. Whoa, we are swooshing along.
We're sliding.
The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. I mean, the fact it was out there and not picked up by the police raises so many questions.
Raises more questions than yeah.
But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Also, it could be anything. Like, come on. Why does it even say sleeping pills on the fucking bottle?
Exactly that.
Like, I wouldn't believe it's like, well, that was planted there.
Exactly that. It's a little too convenient, I think.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood, fingerprint in the bottle, or examine Hammer's body. Oh shit. Surely we would have run tests anyway, like, but maybe not. Like, fingerprint the bottle. I mean,
I think a blood test wouldn't show anything now. Maybe, probably.
Yeah. But Test Powers' blood, I think. I mean, would it still be in his system by now?
What I was just...
Like, yeah, no, like, no,
That's
exactly.
what I said.
Yeah, sorry.
Didn't I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was just going through it again one more time. Sorry, like. Yeah, Prince, right?
Prince.
Yeah.
But anyone could have touched that bottle afterwards. Surely fingerprints aren't.
I mean, technically, Penny was like, "Oh, I've been ordered to leave everything exactly as it was, so we didn't touch anything. That's why the dirty plates are still out."
But that then you assume that... Yeah, but I think, it has to be the prints, though. Because, examining Hammer's body wouldn't do anything. What's it going to do? Oh, this man has handled a bottle of pills in the last 15 days,
Fingerprints
Your Honor.
only is the one I'm going to go for, yeah.
Yeah, all they need is Hammer's prints on it, and it's true.
Yeah.
Unless it was like the communal sleeping bottle pill. Sleeping bottle pill? Sleeping pill bottle.
The shared drug bottle.
Yeah, the shared drug bottle. I hear Hollywood's all about that.
An idea. Very well, let's hear it.
Hammer's body can't be anything. This man is dead! Yeah, right. No, he's not dead. He's just pining for the fjords.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. I feel like we're going...
Shomes!
Shomes would have been like, we had so many more advanced tests back then, and proper biopsies. Like, I thought
but
those
did
biopsies
Shomes
were shit.
Have a ghost? No, I didn't think so. Shomes had a lot of things, but he didn't have a ghost. He had holograms, and the Queen, and he had a fingerprint gun, and he had a blood spatter gun. And did he also not have fingerprints?
Yeah, he did also. Yeah, I was saying your fingerprint and blood spatter. Yeah.
And he had caffeine in his system.
Also, don't forget the Karamak bar.
And he had the Karamak bar with the CD print in it. Like, inventing freaking CD ripping, like, hundreds of years early.
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints.
He has lovely plumage though, doesn't he? You really need to leave for a second, but you don't want to miss this. Oh no, that's the dilemma.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We can't even wait for a sec.
No.
We can.
How long? We can do stretches.
We can do stretches. Yeah. Why don't we make Socket do stretches?
Yeah, I do stretches.
Yeah.
I'll just do a little bit. I'll just wait for a second. I'm gonna leave everybody hanging on this.
Yeah.
This.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Because I kind of messed up my back and my shoulder again the other day.
True. You gotta run. Be right back. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck. Godspeed.
Hydrate time. Hydrate time. Sorry if you hear my popping joints. Actually, that's quite unpleasant. They're quite loud.
You know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity to unhydrate.
Unhydrate.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, off with you then.
Run.
Oh. And the thing is, like, this game, like, I do really like the court parts better in this game than any of the investigation. Like, I was discussing this with, like, Pocket earlier. I'd kind of forgotten how much I do not enjoy the just walking around, trying to find clues, because you can get so stuck trying to find the exact trigger that it doesn't actually feel like, I don't know, exploring parts and trying to remember how things happened, and instead I'm just too focused on what's the next trigger. How does this item get used to trigger the next event? And I don't miss that in the later games. Admittedly, I don't actually know. Like I said, I haven't finished this game. I don't think I've actually finished it. And I have never played the other two in this trilogy. But I have finished the first Miles Edgeworth game. So I got that going for me, but I'm kind of a fake fan in that regard. Oh, welcome back! You're back before Pocket. Yeah, barely. Oh, hurry up then!
I'm jogging, bro.
You're jogging?
Boom! Here I am.
Good.
Welcome.
Don't break yourself.
I didn't break myself. Wow,
let's
what?
continue
So rude.
about this bottle that kind of looks like a salt shaker, if I'm perfectly honest.
No, it looks like the bottles we used to get in chemistry. Those
Yeah,
really heavy ones with the glass
I know the
stoppers.
ones you mean.
Like, that doesn't seem like the kind of bottle that you would normally get pills in.
No, it doesn't. It really fucking doesn't. Anyway. Sorry, I was distracted. There are bugs throwing themselves at my window from time to time outside.
Yes, the June bugs.
The June bugs that are already out in
the
May,
chafer beetles. Broom, broom. Yeah.
It's okay, I don't mind.
It's not even
I don't mind. It's good. People could stretch, hydrate. You know,
yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, you know.
It's fine. It's fine.
It was a good break to take. I needed the break.
Alright, you guys. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
Can you move your mouse?
Thank you. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle given to the judge.
Maya's already possessed.
Again, also, sorry, side note. They just believed that this bottle was there. We could have fabricated the fuck out of this. Like, I do not understand how this court works. Like,
well, I mean, I'm going to assume that we're just leaving out the really difficult chain of custody, boring chain of custody proceedings, where we like document shit and.
I mean, yeah, I guess. That's,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Now we need another exorcism. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Okay, alright. Cody Hackins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than I previously thought. The still samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth! You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. What? How does that even work?
Like, no,
bro. This is completely.
Yeah, they also go, well, this guy says he's innocent, so I guess he is. Only if it's not our client, though.
Yeah. Very well. Court is adjourned. October 19, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant's Lobby number 1. Phew. That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Thanks,
wow!
bitch.
She's just gone like, I'm dead, fuck the law.
Just with a faint yo-yo-yo-yoing and then...
Yeah. Me too.
Really? You both seemed so confident.
Maybe I should take up a career in acting? I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Wow! Holy shit!
Wow.
Imagine this...
Wow.
You know what? You don't deserve to get paid, Phoenix.
No. Dad? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding.
No. Oh, sorry. That's not...
Yeah, no, I thought this was him. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right. Thanks.
To be continued. And normally I'd be like, this is a good place to leave, but I'm going to do a little bit more. Bit more.
We've already set a precedent for like starting midway through a Tabaka.
Yeah, it's true. October 19, Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Yeah, you'd think that we'd just go ahead and ask him about why he would think Hamill would do that.
Yeah.
But no, that would be too simple. Hey, do you have any reason to believe your co-worker would steal your costume?
Yeah.
That would seem to be a really good question to ask, but we're not that kind of lawyer.
No, apparently we just don't talk to our clients. No. That was a close one. Huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it.
Maya!
So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow! Good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have.
Initial trial? What's that? Is it anything like a summation examination? Because I was reading about those in some really old law books. Seems a bit silly though.
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up.
So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste.
Imagine that actual real-world implications of a system like that.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we don't actually care about the truth. We just care about time. Shoo!
Well, we've no time to waste. The Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
And that's what we have to find out. The director's alibi.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. I like how we're going over this, so we actually, because we're like going all through, like explaining it to her, it's like, oh yeah, recap
it's actually
time.
quite a clever recap system, having her not remember it. Yeah. What?
Was Maya always this excitable? Any ideas? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So, no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Maybe we should go talk to WP?
WP... Powers, right.
Oh, yeah, maybe we should do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
well, that thing we could have done when he was literally in front of us in court.
Yeah, well, I also like, I was just like, talking past him, like, we're just, I don't know, Matt. Like, sorry, like, what I meant is, like, when Mia is there, we are having conversations with the clients right next to us, discussing everything, and, never mind.
Well, that was, yeah.
Yeah, just, it feels bad, man. We're just not even pretending that he's, like,
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there.
And could you wipe that grin off your face?
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah. Although there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either.
Please, this is no laughing matter. Alright, talk. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry, and they say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine.
Oh.
And what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Director Manila. Can you tell me anything about... Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Mr. Hammer.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
Huh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
5 years ago. Oh, that's it? Okay, can we present him with this fan album, actually? I wanna... Have you seen this, Mr. Powers?
What's that? I've never seen these steel samurais in my life.
These are the steel samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean, so much to these kids, you know? Maybe the digital camera wouldn't be it because it's not a photograph,
No.
It's a digital camera.
Yeah, this is all the same.
Yeah. Did we have the weapon last time we talked to him?
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, that's my weapon.
Oh,
like,
okay.
you know, it's pretty hefty, etc.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I remember anyway.
Yeah. Thank you.
I wonder if we need to go to another area. Like, the studio.
Maybe.
Oh, well, I guess so. There she is.
Yep, I guess so. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die.
Okay.
Phew, she's alive!
Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Huh. Director Manella. Can I ask you about Salmonella, the director?
Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
I don't think she's completely wrong with that either.
I agree. Ew.
Ew.
Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? You have so much to learn, Maya. That doesn't make any sense. Does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer.
Ah! I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Well, I guess we'll just go to outside Studio 1. Studio 1 entrance.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2.
Right.
But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer?
Yeah, that's exactly like, well... Let's go to outside Studio 2. Oh, hello.
Hello, person who moved around a lot as a child and thus has a really strange fat accent to name ratio. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello. Hello? Oh!
at least try to be polite.
I'm watching the clouds.
And that's all she had to say, apparently. Well, Mr. Hammer.
Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me? I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear. Will Powers.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it.
Bless you, tiny dog.
Gesundheit. Yeah. Gesundheit. Oh, you're such a cutie pie. Yes, you are. Yeah. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fey blood speaks to me. I know it.
Oh dear. I would love to throw these old ass plates at her.
I would adore it very much.
Like, it's like...
Yeah.
I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella?
If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer? By yourselves?
Oh dear. Well, I guess we can do that. Let's go to the trailer,
let's
right?
have a conversation in the trailer alone.
Penny? No, maybe.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday?
Penny is still suspicious!
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think she's completely innocent, by the way.
Probably, but she's still... yeah. Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
Sus! I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Okay,
So was she clearing up in here or was she snooping? And she just pretended she was cleaning up.
Yeah, nothing in that could be a clue.
Pokeball.
Just some paper cups and crumbled documents.
A
Dude,
Pokeball.
documents! Why are we not checking
crumpled documents are like gold dust.
Dude! That is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. You're like...
Yeah, stealing evidence. Right?
It looks...
suspicious.
Yeah, oh, it looks like they're designing to a set. Yeah, we've seen that before. They've got some figures. How much the set would cost? Can't believe they would spend as much. Actually, what I want to do is I want to go outside. I want to re-examine.
The furnace, maybe?
Yeah, not just the
fence.
Yeah, the fence. That.
It'd be really funny if we drive her to court and none of the studio people recognise her. Yeah, that's a good point because nobody knows this is the gopher, right?
There's some flowers here. Maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree here.
So pretty. They're taking good care of these. They don't normally do stuff like that though if it's not relevant.
Yeah,
or at the very least, yeah, they even point out the fence. Come on.
Yeah, don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah, come on. It's just... Yeah, that. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. And they must not clean it much. So we're going to investigate that. Is anybody on the fucking police force going to investigate this?
You would think.
A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it runs fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license.
I had that. But look, I have this!
Why would you show me? Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
I fucking love that.
It's so funny. I love it so much. But yeah, so they could have driven the van out without triggering the camera anyway.
Yeah.
Because between Studio 2 and Studio 1, there's no camera. It doesn't pick up that bit on the corner.
Yeah, I'm bushed. Maybe I'll sit down here for a bit.
This is exactly why I don't want to get old ever.
Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired.
Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over.
But I am still young. He actually is.
He actually is. A little baby child.
Okay, so we can only go to Studio 2.
Convinced the only people in the police are the guys at the court doors, in the detention centre, and Gumshoe. Yeah, actually, it's much more acceptable if you just accept that Gumshoe's just running around trying to solve this on his own.
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah. I want to present this to her just in case.
Just in case.
Miss Oldback, what do you think of this?
Think. I'm not in the mood for thinking. Thank you very much.
Okay, or not. Alright.
Yeah. The camera, maybe?
Actually,
Sorry for typos. Drink the rest of a shitty energy drink and you're a little dizzy. Don't be dizzy. Don't make two of us dizzy.
Oh no. One dizzy's plenty. Okay, she doesn't want to look at that. So I think she's not feeling it.
Seems that way.
I need to still get from here. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Okay, so it's still doing
Same
that.
as before.
This is all I remember from this fucking case.
They're just running around trying to work out what to click on.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we go into this bit.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I guess they're not filming today either.
No.
Yeah, no, there was a fucking murder, Maya. Okay. Sorry. We don't have the other photo.
No, it's really annoying.
Yeah, maybe show the photo now we know it's Hammer. That's a good point though.
Oh yeah.
Except she was really mad at us for accusing him of stealing.
Yeah,
so
that might not go down
that might be a
very
bit
well.
triggering, I don't know.
Yeah.
I did want to see them filming, just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come to see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Okay.
Yeah, nope, no touching! Eek. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
The actor. Dramatique, indeed.
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Oh, you know.
Sleeping pills, maybe?
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Sorry. Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Okay. The plate.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. A science guy gave me some testing solution. I see the science guy has shown. This reacts to these sleeping pills. See? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now. Everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So, that's you.
So, the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
I think it's just mold personally, but you know.
Yeah, that's the one.
Steak plate added to the court record. I do not! That's fine.
Steak plate.
Steak plate found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone.
Does this mean that we were on a stakeout?
I was just about to say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How could you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I didn't mean to steal your joke.
That's
no,
okay.
No, you can still make
Great
it.
minds
make it.
think alike. No.
Fools seldom differ.
Investigation.
You can no, if you're sure.
How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Prosecutor Edgeworth. Lord. How is Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth's out of control. He was in a waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Okay, sir. Sir! Whoa.
Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles?
Chalices! Maybe they are related after all.
Ah! Say, whatever happened with the empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
I'm sorry, I should have used this one.
Yeah, it's true.
I forgot!
Crush! So that means... Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Sleeping pill bottle found on a table in the employee area bears Jack Hammer's fingerprint. Good lord.
Yeah, I really love that one. It's a delight. Thank you.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, I love all of them.
Yeah,
but I can't choose.
No, but that is one of... I think if I had to choose one, that would actually be my favourite. But I also really love the clown one, so...
Ah, there's Penny.
Hello, Penny.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room.
A likely story, pal.
I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai.
What? No!
Mr. Hammer. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too.
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah, Miss Vasquez. What is it? Vasquez? Vasquez, thank you. Miss Vasquez, the producer, has some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Last episode.
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, and nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No.
Yeah, I wonder if that wasn't the accident. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand?
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow.
No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
The book, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. And this is a fan collection. A fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. Oh my god, that's the least least offensive reason. I would think you would better understand. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. I mean, Penny, you're gonna get fired anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, they're gonna reform this whole thing and they're gonna fire your ass.
Sure as hell true.
Okay. 5 years ago. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault.
Someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer.
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldback. She was here at the studio back then, you know. Thanks. We'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Oh, there we go again. Guess we'll go back to the entrance.
Guess so. What? You're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance?
I think that's for the best. Alright, 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Nichols?
Nichols. Nichols. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Yeah, we have proof.
Well, yeah, that bottle again. I guess.
I'm sorry, Miss Oldback, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Do we want to do the steak plate or the sleeping pill bottle?
I'm assuming it's going to be the sleeping pill bottle, although it could be the steak plate.
I'll try the sleeping pill one. Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills. With Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes. So?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldback? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired. See, tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident.
The plot thickens.
What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. So she has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. Paparazzo, I believe, actually, if it's a singular one.
Huh.
That was the beginning.
I think you're right. Well, like with that, yeah.
I believe so. I don't know.
Yeah.
After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this.
A photograph. Oh!
Oh my.
Oh, that's when that happened. Okay, so it's not from this murder. It's... Oh!
Yeah, no,
and they never
okay.
bent that back. Oh, that's...
Yeah, okay, okay. Okay.
Unless they did it again.
Uh-huh. Or alternatively, that's maybe the armor plate from back then.
Oh god, yeah.
And then they just kind of framed, I don't know.
Just the fact there's no blood. Like, they mentioned as well.
Really
There is
odd
no
still.
blood.
Yeah.
Which is so fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. Well, show it to what's her face. Let's go. I need to go to Studio 1, and then I can go to Studio 2, and then I can present you with this fucking thing because you know she's not even looking.
Well,
What?
where did you get that?
Well. Old bag.
Oldbag.
Old.
She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Sorry, I thought it was like...
Yeah, it's fine. You don't feel like talking about it because 100% you bet Oldbag was the tool of silence. You've got a point there, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez. You hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer.
There's a wind.
Huh?
It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more. Inside the trailer.
Oh! She's joining us.
Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Move.
I feel like if we walk in there, we're just going to get a gun pulled on us.
I know, right? Like, definitely if she has ties to the mafia.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right?
man, this seems like a terrible mistake.
You came. Yeah, if she has ties to the mafia, she definitely like travelled around a lot when she was a kid.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is why I'm not going like, oh, you a game. Oh, you're capaco spaghettios. I am an offensive stereotype. Yay! Well then, what was that you were talking about?
Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden?
Because you showed her that you have proof that she was involved in the cover-up, but
Yeah.
okay.
Mr. Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids show for pity change. Oh my god. I know it said petty, but pretty petty apparently.
So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But, you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean?
Must I spell everything out for you? Think, what would it be if it wasn't an accident?
No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
That is what I mean.
That's a scary face.
It sure is.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Huh. Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio.
Uh-huh.
She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
Yeah, but you said Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why she had that photo.
You were right. She is an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me. Now.
No.
What? This is valuable evidence.
But oh god.
Okay.
Yeah. Just as we said. Oh no, we are in danger.
Hee hee ha ha ho ho. It's the Turks.
Who are they?
Professionals. They are good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heart.
Why do you want his photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's death, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all?
I'm sorry, I can't pronounce
yeah,
that.
I know.
I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you are going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No.
Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal.
Oh my god, Gumshoe MVP!
D. Vasquez! You're coming down to the precinct with me. Now! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then. In court. I'll be looking forward to it. Hey, you okay, Pio? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Oh, don't mention it, Pio. I'm just doing my job. Detective, Gumshoe? Sorry. It's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again, soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Oh, this is a good place.
Yeah.
Man.
An appropriate tabaka.
This is a good tabaka. Well, I actually thought these cases were shorter than they are.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm kind of digging it.
I guess she took the mafia with her. You can imagine if the mafia just appears in court with her tomorrow.
Oh my god!
It's just
I hope
the
case.
whole load of them. That would be kind of amazing.
Yeah, the silently standing behind her. Oh.
The paparazzi is 100% salmonella. Oh, good point.
Oh.
Actually, very good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he's the one who, like... It's true.
Mm-hmm.
He got this job because he's blackmailing her.
Yeah. Shit, that hadn't even occurred to me.
Had that not? Oh, yeah.
No.
I think so. I think Anna Noodles has got a point.
Yeah. Yeah. Because why else would he?
Yeah, right?
Anyway. Man. I love the fact that I don't remember most of this game.
Yeah, same.
Do you have anything
I do not.
to share?
No.
Okay, so next week we'll be back on Tuesday and Wednesday. The weather allowing. I don't know if the weather's going to be crazy.
I think it's supposed to get cooler again next week. But
Oh yeah, we have a couple of cool days, so that's all right then.
yeah.
We'll be playing Amber Isle.
We sure will, pal.
On the Tuesday.
Yup.
And then on the Wednesday we'll be back with more Ace Attorneying.
Trilogy.
Yes.
Brackets ugly edition.
Yes. Very important.
Mm-hmm.
That I make a clear distinction between the good and the ugly.
And which one's the bad? Asking the real questions now, I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to determine if there isn't the bad. I mean, I got none. Sorry, I was trying to think. Did they do an iOS release? Because if this thing exists in an iOS release,
that would definitely
that
be
is the bad. So I'm just gonna put it out there like that.
Yeah.
It looks like an iOS release, so you know.
Yeah, it does though. It really does.
It's like, did you release this game on mobile? Because it looks ugly enough.
They did so many crimes at that time of the in that time period.
Yeah. Like, oh, we'll remake these games with redrawn graphics.
With redrawn graphics, and you can tap on them now.
Oh, God.
Except when you can't tap on them, and you just get like a weird controller at the side often.
Yeah. Hatred. But anyway, yes. So thank you very much for joining us today.
Indeed.
And solving crime.
Yes.
Pals. I hope you'll like Gumshoe. He's still my favorite, like, from this series.
Gumshoe?
Gumshoe. Gumshoe is that, like...
I hear he has medallions. Oh yeah, wasn't it a cursed thing I invoked?
Oh, please say your goodbyes. I need to go lie down after that.
Well then. I will oblige. Thanks for coming to our stream. Don't forget, keep the quiet in your heart. Always follow the kobold motto. Live, laugh, loot. Objection, pal. You chew the gum until he shoo. Yeah, huh? Until next time, we hope you'll be well. Good night.
Good night.